The GOAT was next, and it's timeless Toni Storm. And this was fascinating because for Toni Storm, it was kind of a nothing burger
Mm-hmm.
where she did the Philadelphia Freaks, lend me your ears.
She made a fine promo. It was just to nobody.
That's what I'm saying. It was God doesn't judge. That's my job. I
Great
thought it
line.
was great. Awesome. Again, she didn't miss with this promo, but it was directed at the wall. Like, what? We ain't got no one to challenge Toni Storm. We
I
ain't got
mean,
no one.
who are you gonna? That's why I said
Well,
sometimes when you have somebody that's that level, right? That's like kind of transcending the rest of the division. You can't have them be the champion. You got to have some funky reason or way to keep them away from the title for a while. Which with her character is great because she's crazy. So
mm-hmm.
like you don't need it, right? Like it doesn't need the title. We're still gonna make it one of the biggest matches on the card just because of who she is. So you know what I mean? I think you made a mistake having her be the champion this long, this many times at this point with this character.
Well, what I would say is I know who I want her to face, but we can't do it. We would have to have a filler because I
Is it
assume.
Willow?
Is it
Is
who?
it Willow?
No, God, no, that would be amazing. But you'd have to have a filler because I imagine she's going to defend her championship
Okay.
in Toronto All
Yeah,
Out,
get
right?
somebody, Japan or something.
Yeah, but the next one that I'd sink my teeth in as far as a story for Toni Storm, because I would love the dynamics of all of it, especially if you get everyone involved. But I put the newly minted Death Rider Kris Statlander going up against
All
Toni
right.
Storm, and you have Toni Storm talking shit to Jon Moxley. Could you just imagine that fucking visual? That just warms my heart.
Oh, and Claudio starting to get into his German or whatever. And
Yep.
like again, she would just like understand it, right?
Yep.
Speak back to him,
Exactly.
he would be
Yeah.
like him just being like
Mm-hmm.
Moxley being almost impressed, being like, all right, all right, all
Yeah.
right.
Oh, and Toni Storm could be like, "Oh, I was in Germany once, and she tasted wonderful." And he'd be like, "What the fuck,
Can't
Tony?"
imagine the shit talking she could do to Yuta would be amazing.
Marina, if she could shit talk Marina Shafir as well, like, and she could just make fun of like the past. Where's Pac? Where's that bastard? The last bastard I had, I
Yeah.
gave him up for adoption or something like that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
just stuck in like Toni Storm, Death Riders. I want to see it. And Kris Statlander can give you the match more so than Marina can.
Right.
So that's who I would like it to be next. But before we get all there,
Because then when you have Renee involved, it gets even better. All right, go ahead.
yeah.